Number 14, a fountain at a city park shoots a stream of water vertically from the ground. The function y equals negative 8x squared plus 24x models the heights of the stream of water in feet after x seconds. So we need to get an idea of what's happening here. We need to get a picture in our mind and a picture on paper to kind of let us know what's going on. Now, they help us out. They give us the quadratic function. Let's go ahead and clear out our calculators. All right, and we're going to put negative 8x squared now, by the way, we have an a value here, ax squared plus bx. The a value is negative. We learned when the a value is negative, it's going to frown. It's going to be like that and have a maximum. And that also makes sense for this situation because the water is shooting up and then coming down. Okay? So just looking at this before I graph it, I already have a vague idea it's going to be like this instead of a smiling one like that. Okay? So I'm going to graph it to make sure. And I don't have a very good picture here on the calculator screen because I'm wasting all this screen real estate here. All this space is not being used. So my window defaults are negative 10 here for x and positive 10 for y. I don't need all that. I'd probably need like maybe negative 2 and maybe positive 4 or something here, okay? So what I'm going to do is go to my window. I'm going to change my x minimum amounts to negative 2, my x max to maybe positive 4 or 5. Let's do 4 for now. Okay, now I'm going to take a look at it. That's a whole lot better. In fact, I can eyeball my roots if I need to find the roots. That looks like it's right at 3, right? Now what I can't see though is I can't see the top. So my y values, my min is negative 10 and my max is positive 10, and that's too small. So I'm going to go to my y max. I'll push the window button. I don't know what it needs to be, really. I'm just going to guess. I'm going to put 20. Now I'll graph it again. And that's pretty good. If it wasn't good, I would just go back to window and put in another number. Okay? So I can see the whole picture here, the graph of the parabola. And what is this? This is a stream of water. There's a fountain that's shooting water up, and then it comes back down. All right? So what is it modeling? It's the height in seconds. So here's seconds going by. These are seconds. This isn't the distance across that the water's going. It says the water's shooting straight up. Okay? So it shoots straight up, but as seconds go by, the water goes up and then it comes down. Okay? So these are seconds and this is height in feet. All right, so what is the maximum height of the stream of water? Well, where's the maximum height shown? It's right here. Okay? If we found the vertex point, we would have the answer. It's like 1.5, I'm guessing, and up to whatever this is, okay? Now, 1.5 is a decimal number. It's not going to be on our table unless you know how to set that up. It's not too hard, but we haven't shown you that a lot in class. Let's go ahead and take a look at the table. See right here how there's 16 and 16 and there's something missing in the middle? We need to find the vertex. So what I'm going to do is go back to graph, and I'm going to do second trace. We've used second trace for a lot of stuff. Second trace, and I want to find the maximum vertex, number 4. Okay? What the calculator does is ask you 3 questions. It says left bound. It says, can you get the blinker to the left of it? Which it's already there, so I push enter. Then it says right bound. Can you get the blinker to the right of it? Yes, I can. Using the right arrow, I go a little bit to the right of the vertex. Then I push enter. And it says, can you guess? Okay, well, I'm going to guess by putting it where I think it is. And then I push enter. It gives it to me. Look, I was right. It's just about 1.5, 1.4999999, comma 18. Now, that's the ordered pair. All right? I'm going to go ahead and put 1.5, comma 18. I didn't answer the question still. This does not answer the question. Okay, they're not saying what's the order pair of the vertex. They're saying what's the maximum height of the stream of water. This vertex means at 1.5 seconds, the water is at a height of 18 feet. So this number 18 is the answer to the actual question. Okay, we got the entire vertex, but we only needed the y value. Okay, we may need the x value later, but this is the answer to A, 18 feet. All right, B, at what time does the stream of water reach its maximum height? And that is the answer that we got from the x value. This is the time that it reached it, 1.5 seconds. How long does it take a stream of water to be shot up and then fall back into the fountain water? Okay, well, we already kind of eyeballed that. I said it looks like 3 seconds because it's right on the 3. Let's go to the table to verify. There's 3, 0. At 3, it's back to a height of 0, which means it's back into the fountain. So 3 seconds. Okay, notice the way they ask a question, they're telling you if they're looking for an x number or a y number. How long? They're looking for time. That would be y. That would be x. Okay? And height, that would be y. And so on and so on. Identify reasonable domain and range for this function. Okay? Again, we have our picture here. There's our picture. Domain, I already wrote down Dixie and Roy D, like I encourage you guys to write it down. Write that down on your test, okay? And you can refer back to it for every question that asks for stuff like that. Domain. Domain is x values, that's left and right, okay? Left and right. How far left? Now, we're talking about the real life situation. We're not talking about this graph. Like this going on like this, that's like down through the ground all the way to this side of the world through the ground. That's not applicable to the real life situation. The real life situation is it's on the ground of the fountain. It's at the it's on the fountain surface. It goes up. It goes back down to the fountain surface. So the real life domain, and by the way, that was range. See, I almost made my own mistake, which is why I write down Dixie and Roy D. The domain going left and right, there's no negative time. Okay, so we can't go this way. We can only have 0 before the fountain shoots up. So 0 all the way to 3. So we would write that as x. And we put our less thans. We put 0 to 3. It can be equal to 0 and it can be equal to 3. Okay? Range, y. Put your less thans. And as I was saying, you can't have negative because you're not going down below the fountain. You're at the surface of the fountain. 0 all the way to 18 because that was the maximum height. 0 to 18, and you can include both of those. That's how that works. That is the review. Good luck on the test.